then it's back to jugging. I might just hit some stains, then it's back to booking. I'm somewhere with the gang, smoking on this cookie. These niggas don't even smell what the rock is cooking. If this rap don't work, then it's back to jugging. I might just hit some stains, then it's back to booking. I'm somewhere with the gang, smoking on this cookie.
This shirt really gonna show up. What's up, y'all? It's your man Dubs.
And I'm your boy Reese.
Man, welcome back to an edition of Off Stage. Man, how you feeling, Reese?
I'm feeling real good today.
Episode 300. No, I'm just playing. We climbing, though. We climbing, man.
Speaking into existence, man.
Yeah, we getting it in, man. A lot of stuff going on. What you want to talk about first, man?
You know what fucked me up?
What?
Irv Gotti.
Why?
Because I watched the documentary the same day he passed, the next day, and I was just like, damn, that nigga did so much for hip hop. He did so much for his family. And
But you ain't like Irv.
I did.
You a goddamn lie.
I fuck with 50 though.
When niggas die, now niggas want to be. You ain't like Irv.
I like Irv. I ain't like Ja.
Or Ja Rule or Ashanti.
Everybody like Ashanti at some point.
You always gotta bring up this nigga, freaky ass nigga, man. He always gotta bring up. Now, Irv, you know what I put on the post? We took Irv for granted, man. You know what I'm saying? Even all the interviews I've been watching, I've seen them all a million times, but now that he's gone, you watch him, you be like, yo, we took this dude for granted, man.
He the reason Jay-Z,
yeah.
The second album really did good, but then he wrote, he made the beat for I think Can I Live on the first album.
Yep.
He brought after he brought DMX over.
Okay.
Then they gave him his own label.
Right.
And then that's when he brought Ja Rule over. At first he was managing Mike
Geronimo. See, you don't know nothing about that. I'm gonna give y'all a history lesson about Mike Geronimo. Early in the 90s, on The Box.
The Box.
Mike Geronimo video used to come on all the time, and we used to be like, who
is dude?
It's Mike. But they explained what they did. What they used to do was they would play after, like, say a video was hot. They would play that after that video.
So you can,
So you would see that video, and that's what Irv said.
Coming on after Bone Thugs.
And that's how they did Mike
Geronimo. I ordered Bone Thugs every 5 minutes.
What, Thuggish Ruggish Bone?
Yes.
I think that jukebox number was 777. if somebody fact checked me, I think it was 777.
777.
We ordered that. I think that's why our phone got cut off.
Man,
our phone got cut off.
I got my ass whooped
for ordering the box that many times, and our phone was off for 7 years. No bullshit. From like 93 to like 2000, nigga.
Oh my God.
Was off. And then my mama said how much the bill was.
What was it? Like $80?
That shit was $268.
Damn,
yo.
Auntie they had $260.
No, G. It was before the night. It probably was like, I'm gonna say, it probably was like from like 89. It was like 89 to like 95, bro.
No house phone.
No house phone. I used to hate going to school and girls be like, give me your number. Bitch, I don't got no number. You gotta come to the house. You gotta come to the crib.
So you ain't had no beeper or nothing?
No, I ain't no motherfucker. A beeper.
Damn.
No, we ain't had shit, dog. Niggas don't. A phone in them times with 9 people.
Yeah.
It was 9 of us trying to use one phone, and then when we did get it on, my mom used to put the lock on the phone.
I remember that.
You had the lock on the joint.
The rotary.
But we had got smart on our ass. We just started unplugging it from that and just had our own phone, boy. Boy, that was too dumb. Boy, one day I saw my sister.
Nigga.
I saw Shannon just unplug it and put a new. I
And
said, you can do
phone.
that. So everybody had their own little phone. So my mama go to church. Boy, we unplugging that, putting the phone in.
I ain't never heard that before.
Yeah, boy. Too slick.
That's poet at his finest.
Man, that was man,
Damn.
Yeah, that was real life. But
What's up with these planes keep falling?
end of the world, man.
That's what you think?
Gotta be.
I'm glad I'm saved.
Gotta be.
Partially.
They not just crashing, but they falling, they flipping over,
And they say everybody survived.
on the latest one today, a Delta plane in Toronto, I think Drake was on it. That motherfucker just flipped over. No, but yeah,
Kendrick.
everybody survived. But be careful, man. If y'all gotta fly, man. Yeah, it's not looking too good,
Please
man.
do. I'm praying for everybody.
Yeah, man. And, you know, any update on Puff? You talked to him lately? That was your boy.
That ain't my boy.
Not nobody fuck with Puff.
Nah,
Y'all niggas.
that ain't my
phony.
boy.
So you ain't never like Puff.
Pause for one. Pause. Like Puff?
You ain't never fuck with Puff. Like
Bad boy. I fuck with bad boy.
Puff, Sean Combs. You ain't never
No.
like Puff. Never. As a businessman, cologne, mogul, rapper, you ain't never like Puff.
I think you're trying to get a viral moment.
I'm just trying to see what
I
it is.
fuck with Puff.
Okay, that's all it is.
I fuck with Puff.
Now, we don't fuck with the shitty hair going on, but niggas fuck with Puff. I
Yeah.
just don't like when people try to act like
I
they ain't
fuck with
fuck with Puff. Puff. Now, granted, we didn't know he was doing that. We didn't know he had 10,000 bottles of baby oil. We didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we used to rock with Puff. You know, Puff was making hot songs, and everybody wanted to go to a Diddy party. We didn't know they had hidden rooms and doors and
Shit you had to do at the party.
right. That's separate.
What
But
do you think you would have been at a Diddy party?
yes, naked. I know I'm going all in.
Right.
I'm not. You went to the Diddy party, but see, I didn't know the other shit was going on. You don't know
The Carl Winslow shit.
You don't know it's niggas fucking niggas. See, you don't know that part. You just thinking it's
Right.
bitches.
It's two levels.
Right. It's another side. Well, Professor Ogilvy and them, all them niggas over there. Nah, I ain't going on that side. I'm standing on the other side. I ain't. We did. It's a side where T.D. Jakes and them at. Then it's a side
That's
where
crazy.
Bishop Eddie Long and them at.
T.D. Jakes and Eddie Long.
So, you know.
Well, and then Kanye helping them out, selling merch. or
Kanye
whatever.
crazy, man. I'm just saying it now, man. Kanye, we be wanting to feel like Kanye know what he doing. Like when he doing stuff, we be wanting to be like, he know what he doing.
Right.
He got it on.
You think-
I'm at the point where I'm like, nah, that nigga crazy as bad shit, nigga. That nigga crazy, yo.
I fuck with Kanye.
I fuck with Ye too, but his tweets and he
Did
going
you see
crazy.
Did you see his wife at the Grammys?
Yeah, she was naked.
Asshole naked.
Now they finna get a divorce.
Really?
They just said they finna get divorced. Guess somebody done whisper in her ear, bitch, put some clothes on. You don't gotta do that shit. Put some clothes on.
Damn.
What about old girl and her husband got back together?
Oh, little twin.
Tia and
Tia Mowry.
yeah.
And Corey. That bitch dumb.
He a fool.
Ain't he?
He a fool.
Are you go back with her while you up?
Yeah.
That nigga did 3 Tyler Perry movies, a commercial,
Yeah. You supposed to
All
at least try to
American?
fuck her sister first.
some.
Don't. You gotta make her pay.
Some.
How you gonna take her back and she done left you? Did a divorce? She did a whole run like.
Did you see the video when she was crying,
I ain't see it.
talking about some man, whispered sweet nothings and made her leave her husband.
That's what
And then
happened.
immediately after that, he left her.
Oh no. Don't nobody be want y'all for real.
No, especially not her.
Not
Bitch
like
built
that.
like a SpongeBob.
You only fun when you somebody else's wife. That's fun to a nigga. But when now they gotta pay for you, hell no. They don't want you when you. It's fun when they pick you up and they husband car and yeah, that's cool. But now when they like, okay, I'm all yours. Now he like,
I don't want you, bitch.
Hell no. I know what I was doing with you. You'll do that to me.
Exactly.
Nah, it's nah. But I think he should chill, take his time. He should have just started dating her. Like, we gonna date, bitch. 90 days. We ain't gonna rush
So
back
wait,
into.
they got married again?
No, I'm just saying
Oh.
they like full force back together.
Bitch.
Nah, I gotta put you on a 90-day grace period.
You
If
need
you
a
make
triplet
me
or something.
mad one time,
I'm gonna do you like I did
I'm gone in that movie.
in that movie. Beauty, what, black, something?
But I know he crazy. though.
Marriage in the Black?
Yeah, I know he crazy. I know he crazy. Cause that one interview when they was talking, and she's tried to say something, and he looked at her, and I said, "Oh, that nigga be beating her ass.
With that little fro.
Nigga be beating her ass." And you can see a lot when people be talking.
Yeah.
Beyonce mama did that to her
Yep.
husband. That
Yep.
nigga was talking, and she was like, "Nigga," I said, "Oh man, he hate that bitch."
Shut your ass up, boy. They got a divorce too, right?
Yeah. She let his name was
His name was Tubi Movie.
No, his name was the name in the movie. In the movie we be watching, Brown Sugar. What was that nigga name in Brown Sugar? Richard Lawson.
Richard Lawson.
His real name was Richard Lawson. That's crazy.
Richard Lawson. Celebrating my
Divorce. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
What's up with last night All-Star?
Terrible.
Terrible? You ain't fuck with it?
I don't like the format. I agree with everything Draymond Green said about players who work their whole life
Yeah.
to be able to play in an All-Star game, and because the NBA ratings are trash, they made a way for people who don't even deserve to be on that floor. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
They need to go back to just East and West. What the NBA, in my opinion, what they have to do, you gotta give players more money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything is money. The winning team should win money, $1 million per person.
Yeah.
If you the MVP, you get a little bit more money. If you get a triple-double, like have it stacked with incentives.
Right.
You the MVP, your wife can fly on the team plane. Like, just do stuff that the players be wanting, all that.
You get an extra side bitch.
Or let's say this, you might be able to get out your deal. Like, they need to do
Something.
stuff, right? You get a signing bonus. If you have 4 years, you get to waive a year. Like, they need to do something involving incentives with the game.
The court was fucking me up. It was like blinding me or something.
They do that for Golden State, but it's hard to get guys who making a lot of money to play hard.
Yeah.
They already making a lot, so it's like how.
And it's supposed to be their week off.
Or just start putting other guys in there. Like, I really feel Bronny should have been in a dunk contest. Like, I was like, why Bronny not in something? Even if you can't dunk, Bronny should have been in something.
Yeah.
Like, made that nigga, you got a mohawk with a shag. You should have been in the All-Star game. But I guarantee you they're going to switch it back.
Yeah.
I promise
They need
you.
to. Just like same in comedy, go back to your original roots, basically.
Speaking of comedy, this is a comedy show where not a comedy show, but based on comedy and entertainers and people who we give flowers to and who we celebrate. And today ain't no different. We got a very special guest in the building. My man been putting it down a long time, man, on the we gonna see how he feel about this term as far as a Christian comedian.
Right.
But he also do secular clubs, but don't curse.
Right.
I need everybody to show some love. Give it up. Start clapping for Stephon. Racket. How you say your last name? Racket?
Like tennis racket.
That's how, but it's how you spell. It's spelled
RAICKETT.
Is that like?
It's like French.
It's French.
No, I don't know.
Racket. You was in high school.
I don't know how my dad got that name. He lived in the gardens, but I don't know.
Racket. It's a lot of y'all. I never heard of that last name.
No, ain't a lot of us at all. Probably about 3 of us.
That's it.
No, I don't know how many.
Come on, man. I'm saying your brothers and sisters. How many?
There's only 3 of us.
That's it.
Yeah.
So it's only 3 rackets in the world.
No. On my father's side, it was 6 of them. My father's side.
Okay. So it's
I don't know where the name came from. I didn't do no back check on it. I didn't care.
So how you feeling, man?
Man, I feel good. And they gave me a drink. This is nice. This is good. Everybody else got water. They gonna say here. The pastor came from church. You know, he Baptist. Give him something.
Do do you get do people say stuff to you about you drinking?
No.
No.
I better have my back. I'm grown. 55 years old.
But you, okay, 55?
55 now.
Damn.
Damn. Damn.
55 years old, man.
You
Yeah.
look good though, man.
That's
Yeah.
that Dove soap by
55.
Oprah Winfrey.
So how long you been doing comedy?
Since 91.
Get the fuck out of here. You started right after Robin Harris died. That motherfucker died that night. You
jumped right
started
on
in the
in.
morning.
Jumped right on in, yeah.
1991.
I was doing a play at Kennedy King College. It was back on 68th and Wentworth.
Was it comedy clubs in Chicago back
Yeah,
then?
oh, yeah. And so Bernie Mac came to the show.
Okay.
On my show. I was doing plays. He came on the plays. He said, "Oh, man, you funny. You ever thought about doing stand-up?" I said, "No, not really." He said, "Well, I got two clubs. A club called Spices, and I got the Cotton Club." And Spices was on Chicago Avenue. So he said, "Once you come by Spices, you're not ready for the Cotton Club yet." He said, "Come by Spices. It's a small little room, and see if you like it."
And this is Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac told me.
Said this to you
Yep.
in 1991.
He came to one of my plays called Fences. I was doing a play called Fences at Kennedy King College.
The fences
Fences?
that Denzel
Yeah.
Washington?
I played the crazy cat. Remember his brother?
His
Acting
brother,
Crazy? That's the role
musician.
I played. Yeah.
Damn.
And so I was doing that, acting crazy. The crowd was laughing. Like, "Man, you funny, yo."
Wow.
That's dope.
That's dope. And you met, was that the first and only time you met Bernie?
No. Matter of fact, he kind of took me up his wing a little bit because I did the Miller Junior Draft comedy thing.
So
Everybody
you
talking
did
about-
that too.
I did too. I performed at Home Run Inn back on what is that? Was on 20-something Street.
Yeah.
In
So,
California.
yeah, I only made it to like the third round. That was it.
Okay, that's the
But
farthest you made it.
yeah, I didn't go to the Regal. So at that point, he was seeing me like, "Oh man, you funny, good." But then I came up to the Cotton Club and did a couple of shows at the Cotton Club. I would go back then where they had it wasn't I think it was Heroes.
Okay,
It was Heroes, I think first. The Click.
the click.
It was Heroes, then the Click. You know, with the 4 or 5 different names. Yeah. So that Diane had a room at the Click.
Diane Quarter.
Corner room. So I go there, do something here and there. So anyway, so he got me started. He said, "Okay, well now," he said, "Come on up to the Cotton Club. Try the Cotton Club." And back then, that's when all the Bull players was coming.
Okay.
And so I talked about Michael Jordan and talked about Pip. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking. He ate me up.
Bernie? Have you talked
Called me
about the
Itchy
bull?
Wawa. There's a little Itchy Wawa. But he came to me afterwards and said, "I had to do that because they bring money to the club like that."
Right, you can't.
And so you just can't just off the cuff to start doing stuff like that. Then he said, "You got to be careful." That's the first advice he gave me. He said, "Be careful, talk about people in the audience because there'll always be somebody in the audience that's funnier than you." He said, "Just stick to your routine and keep going."
Wow.
He gave me his number. So if you need anything, call me. I called that man a couple of times. He's like, "Yes, Stephon." I said, "Yeah, man." I was like Kobe was to Michael Jordan.
Okay.
And he was like, "Yes." I said, "Okay, man. Yeah. So when I need to get a manager?" He said, "Nigga, nobody don't know you." He said, "Nobody don't know you." He said, "What you need a manager for? Nobody don't know you."
Wow.
He kept me humble. Then once he started taking off, yeah, that's how it went.
That's what's up, man. 91. So around that time, Def Jam was taking off. Did you do auditions or?
No. So I stuck with All Jokes Aside on Wednesday nights.
Okay.
So I never did the Jokes and Notes.
The all jokes aside, you
All Jokes Aside, no. All Jokes Aside was first. That was on Wabash, 10th
Right.
and Wabash.
right,
So before it moved to Jokes and Notes.
right.
So I did All Jokes Aside. Then from there, that's when I switched over and started doing clean comedy altogether.
Oh, you started.
Because I was doing All Jokes Aside. I was doing Outriggers with Damon and them out there in the
Okay.
Lansing. And then I did Giovanni's once or twice. Then I just stopped.
So you never performed that jokes and notes?
Nope.
Never.
Wow.
I came up there about once or twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we got to end this shit.
I know.
You never did jokes. Why the fuck not, nigga? You
Because
thought you
at
was
that
above
time,
it?
no. At that time, I switched over to doing clean comedy.
Okay.
So my thing was I didn't want to go on stage and start cussing, and somebody in the audience go to my church. So I took myself out that whole environment.
You felt like you would have had to curse doing jokes
Yeah,
and
in the
notes?
environment, everybody was cussing.
But you could have did what you're doing now.
Right.
No, I wasn't polished.
Okay.
Back then, you go whatever you can go with. Sometimes, like I remember one time when I did All Jokes Aside, I think everybody left the building, and then when I got in my car, they went back inside. I bombed so bad. Everybody was like, I think we're going to leave. Let's cut the lights out.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So what you think got you polished? Was it you like a certain what happened? Did anything happen, or it's just a repetition of what you?
The church got me polished.
Wow.
Because at that time, you had to be careful what you said. Because you could get blackballed at any time.
Oh yeah.
And me being a preacher's kid, and then me going to church and being an arm bearer and an elder at my church, yeah, I was with my pastor all the time. So, yeah, you say the wrong thing, that's it. Even to this day, you say the wrong thing. They be like, oh, yeah, he was funny, but, yeah, don't write him over here.
I remember, I ain't gonna say the comedian name, but it's always funny to me, like when comics do, like we from Monument of Faith,
Yeah.
Pastor Hinton. So they had a comic, and
Who was the comic?
I'm gonna tell you all.
No,
about.
see, y'all say everything else online. I remember y'all. No, come
Don't
on,
do-
say the
don't
name.
say the name.
I say the name. If he's doing Christian comedy,
Yeah,
there's only 5 of us.
he not but clean. He
Right.
do clean
Right.
comedy. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it.
Say it. Go ahead.
Should I say it? Can I say it? Remember when Snoop asked, can I say
Right,
it?
can I say it?
Go on, say it, Doc. Just go with who said it.
But they was like, we ain't gonna never have this person back ever again. And he's a good dude.
Because he sucked?
You probably messed up. Mm-hmm.
No,
Oh,
he
he-
didn't
he-
mess up, but they just didn't like him.
Oh, okay.
That's an old school crowd.
Old school.
Traditional. You ain't
Traditional.
gonna just go in there saying Coach
They
Wilson
don't
said.
believe in nothing but Jesus.
I'll say his name. What's text me his name. I'll say it.
What's the initials?
Man, I don't want to do it.
Go ahead.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Don't be
I don't
scared
wanna
now.
do
Don't be
it.
scared now. You know about 80 long and rest. Come on, say that name.
No,
They
it
say
was
and BDTD Jakes. I'm sitting here.
no,
with all
it
these
was
pastors.
Mark Henderson.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Lil Q.
Yeah,
Back in the day, he goes
Yeah.
Lil Q.
but they was like they didn't like him.
Right. Because Mark Henderson he's funny.
Okay,
Yeah, he's funny. He just, you know.
His style is just
Yeah.
different. It's gonna be a
but
kid show.
I went to Monument and I
Right.
wouldn't do Monument.
Right,
I would
no.
be like, fuck. No.
I done mine before.
Too sanctified.
I
No, I did
don't
mine
like
before.
I don't like churches like. Speaking of Monument, that's
I did it when actually Hinton was there. Him and
that's
his wife.
what
was there.
happened when at Deion Cole's mom funeral.
I heard about that.
Wow, my God.
I heard about that.
I gotta say
Anyway.
that for the person, but that was a disaster.
Yeah, yeah.
You heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
But
I didn't hear about that.
Monument is tough.
Yeah.
Yo, if
It's traditional, but they laugh. It just you got to be careful what to say. If you're not in the church like that, you just get them there just to tell some jokes.
they ain't going, they not going.
Do you consider yourself a Christian comic?
Yep.
Okay.
I do.
What's the difference?
There is no difference. It's your personal style. I call myself a Christian comedian. I'm a Christian. I'm a comedian. Some people say, well, I don't need to have that title. It's nothing to do with title.
I'm a Christian
I know.
and
That's
I'm a
good.
comedian.
Right. So, but you, when I say you call yourself that, I call myself that.
Okay.
The one that sets me apart from everybody else.
Okay.
When you see Christian comedian, you know what you get it. You ain't gonna get no flip flop back and forth, make some mistakes. Oops.
Right.
Yeah, flip flop back and forth. Say I'm Christian comedian. Cuss and then come
You,
to church. And
have
tell
you
myself,
seen guys make mistakes in church as like?
Is a one, yeah. So name it comedians. Let's name this
Okay.
one. So we was doing a show in Bolingbrook.
Okay.
It was me and Big Mike.
Okay.
And Big Mike, and it was Apostle Goodford, who's the person. He passed away. But I told Mike, I said, man, this is a Christian show, so, you know, I can handle it. Okay. All right. So it was, the church is actually a Walgreens, but he turned the Walgreens to a church. So Mike got up there doing it, and he just let it slip.
What he say?
He said the F word.
He said,
Damn.
"Fuck,"
And the pastor said, we don't do that here.
and ended his set.
Mm-mm, no, he let him finish.
Okay.
But then when I got there, I said, well, actually, technically, it's not the church. This is Walgreens. So
Wow.
he would feel like he was getting his prescription.
Did they laugh at that?
Yeah, they laughed at that because they knew me.
Wow.
So they knew me. So, but he felt bad. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry." He apologized the whole time he left. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't know how guys slip up. I never slipped up.
Nah,
I ain't never been in the church show and been like, "Fuck," or nigga, like, no.
Right. It's too much material
it's
to
just-
slip up.
And like I say, for me, growing up in my family, they're church folks anyway. We don't cuss around our parents and aunts and uncles. So That ain't never been an issue for me. But have you yourself ever slipped?
No, because I don't cuss in real life.
You
You
don't
never
cuss anyway. Well, you was cussing at Jeremiah.
No, I didn't cuss. I wanted to cuss at Jeremiah. I really wanted to. Yeah. Let's go. Since we on them, let's go and talk about this.
No, you know what?
No, I want to clear up some stuff because
I want you to clear up some stuff.
I
want
to
you
clear
to.
First of all, let me just tell the world, I love Jeremiah as a brother.
And I know that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Y'all still
him.
have a relationship.
It was matter of fact, like I said, back then, it was only like pretty 5 comedians that were known as Christian comedians.
Okay.
It was Ron Baker Jr., who started off.
Wow.
Ron Baker Jr., Lady Lunchabelle, BLT, Tony K was doing it, and then Jeremiah. And it started off doing it. And so, so anytime you hear comedy, it was just, especially I was in church, it was always Jeremiah and me and Lunchabelle. It was us 3, pretty much, really. Or BLT coming, or Ron Baker Jr. sometimes. But it was just us that always hung around. So me and Jeremiah and Lunchabelle was always the tight 3.
Right.
So anytime you see them. So when he got married, I was there. When his daughter passed away, I was there. And so I'm like, wow, like this how we doing as brothers? Like if you got an issue with me, I'm a grown man. If you got an issue with me, come and talk to me. Okay. And he said, well, I try to reach out. Stay reaching out to me until you talk to me. Don't get on air and then think he going to make me look bad. Because the thing is, he has his people. I have my people. Then there's people that know both of us. So your people will always support you because, you know, everybody like you. You're a good person. Yeah. Right. You know, so they're going to support whatever you say. My people going to like me. Then people that know both of us going to be like, you know, yeah, Jeremiah, you wrong. You need to just work it out a different way. And that's the whole point of it really was. If you felt a certain way, then come to me. Let's talk it out. And then let's handle it that way. Yeah, that was how we should have did. But hold on, take a drink.
Is it true that he
But this nigga last year, I stole his joke. That was my whole thing. Like, really?
So what happened?
First of all, as a comedian, hold on. Let's break it down, y'all.
Let's break it down.
Okay, when you steal a person's joke, that means you taking his joke verbatim. Am I correct?
Verbatim, yeah.
Yeah, right? Verbatim. I messed up the word. Been drinking. Okay, right. So, right? Am I correct?
You correct.
Okay. The joke that he's talking about, I'm not taking that verbatim. Okay. You see me do the joke many times. Yes. In the joke, I never said I was a prophet. I didn't. I said, you ever go to one of those churches where the pastor try to raise money? I can tell the whole joke. Okay. Try to raise money. He does this, ask for $20 or $100. Nobody give. Then he said, then he start prophet lying to people. And then walking in the audience, start prophet lying to people. That's the whole thing. Where Jeremiah said, well, I call myself the prophet. Okay, wonderful. That ain't what I just said. And you can't say, well, it was the whole idea of you going into the audience, talking to people, because I do that. Nigga, go watch Kevin on stage. Kevin on stage does that. He been doing it for years. Other people, I saw that as really looking at Robert Williams. They said, Robert Williams, I mess with people in the audience. I'm like, oh, man, that's funny. But I never knew how to work it. Right. So when I seen Kevin on stage do it in a different way in the church, I'm like, oh, that's how you can do it. But I can switch it up a little bit and do it a different way. So honestly, if you're saying I stole the concept, it's from Kevin on stage, not from Jeremiah. This was back in 2012, 11.
See?
And Jeremiah wasn't even doing comedy.
He stole it from Kev on stage, Jeremiah, not you.
But here's the thing is, here's the funny part about it is, and let's be honest, again, like I said, I love Jeremiah, but don't do stuff for your purpose and then get mad and be all loud with it. Talk to me, because I've been in the game way much longer than you. He already told y'all that, didn't he? Yeah. Check fact, he just said that. Yeah. Right. Okay, so if I've been in the game longer than you, why would I, in 18 years, start doing something you do? It just don't make sense to me.
Alignment.
Okay, so I'm just doing facts. We're not talking about people. I'm just doing facts. Okay. Second thing is that everybody, if you've seen comedians, say, hey, look, they go walk off stage and reintroduce themselves. Am I correct? Okay. Who first started doing that in Chicago, as you remember?
George Wilborn.
So did they steal it from George Wilborn?
Some would say yes.
Do you hear George Wilborn on the line saying, you know, all these comedians go on certain things, just, hey, it's done. It's okay. Cool. You know, so, But on that level, what he's saying is if I just stole this whole part, you know, 'cause Jeremiah was funny. The clips he did was funny. I'm gonna be honest. I was laughing when I seen it. I was laughing at it, like, okay, this is funny. And I was like, man, this nigga serious for real. Like, are you serious?
Right, you thought he was just
Then he
playing.
gonna keep going with more stuff. Then I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. Because then he accused Travell Juden of stealing a song. Chip, there's nobody's set song. Okay? If I played Here I Go by Mystical, did I steal it from Cedric the Entertainer? They did it for the Kings of Comedy? So what I'm saying is this, as people that watch stuff and watch stuff like that, I say you gotta understand both sides. And no matter what happens, you never down another person because now it looks even more worse. It only came out after Cat Williams said something. So after all this time that I've been stealing his jokes, all of a sudden now in 2023, you want to come up and say I've been stealing your stuff? This nigga here, man.
That
So
was
I've been-
a confession.
And that's what my whole thing is. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, my
So he said so different things he was telling you guys. He been telling everybody else. Ain't nobody ever called me and asked me. And I'm cool with it because my life is past all that. You know, at the end of the day, people like both of us.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we both are funny.
Yeah.
Both are funny.
At the end of the day, we both working. So you not stopping my career, which you act like as if he stopped my career. Okay, nigga, you gonna stop my career. I'm 18 years in the game over you. Okay. Then he said his first contest he had was between me, Lunchabelle, Shook, Shot, whatever his name was, and he won.
He won, yeah.
I ain't never been in the contest. Only contest I was in the Miller Junior Draft. Other than that, I was hosting events. So why would I be in the contest against you, Lunchabelle? Y'all believe what you want.
So that won the contest. What was it? Just
What
a regular comedy show? You don't even remember what he said?
I don't even remember when he talked about. Like what year was that? That was in the contest.
He said his first show.
Yeah.
If his first show was whenever he started, and I was already 18 years in the game, why would I be in the contest? Would you be in the contest now?
No.
And how long you been in the game? Okay,
No,
thank that's
18
all.
years. Right, I'm not doing no more.
Who doing contests? I'm already established already at that point.
Is it true that you apologized for
Well, let me just say this: I believe in peace,
Right.
and you know, and when I talk about how people perceive things, because it's way past just me and Jeremiah. They looking at now. Now two Christians are beefing. Now it's past that. Now it's my integrity that's on the line.
Right.
So I'm more like, okay, well, I'd rather say, look, I'm sorry I did this, and we just move on.
right? Because he showed me a text that you saying, "I'm sorry,
I'm sorry you
stole
felt that way.
Okay.
Because my whole thing is, no matter what, if you hurt as a brother, I'm apologize. Whether I think you're right or wrong.
Right.
That's my whole thing. But that's the Christian stance you take anyway.
Right.
You know, I could be say you did wrong, but if it makes anything to bring us back together again, I apologize. Boom, we're good. But that nigga was wrong. So yeah, I don't play games like that. So you know, and then he said, yeah, I came with the Club Lavoo, and Stephon was at Club Lavoo. M-Dub,
Okay.
where am I at every Thursday? Okay. So now this time he come up, and then I'm just having to pop up.
He's always.
I'm at Club Lavoo
He's always
all the time.
Club Lavoo.
Just like I'm at all Joseph Sad. I mean, all like Riddles
Riddles.
all the time. So you happen to come because you happen to come.
Right.
I'm gonna always be there anyway. I got my following you. Like he's my biggest fan. They say we took a picture together. No, you asked me to take a picture with you. Yeah, look at the picture. I look at you like, yeah, okay, nigga, you playing around. Yeah, you know I had to stop. Yeah, see, don't do that.
Oh my God.
So a lot of stuff I say, like I said, I love Jeremiah, and whatever you need to do to make yourself look good, that's wonderful. Frail way. But I'm just saying is you got to be honest with people. And then the last point I want to make, then I'm off Jeremiah. I won't spend too much time. Is he said, well, I came and I roasted him. Remember he said he mentioned that? Okay, so in 2016, I did a roast. I had Jeremiah, because we all were together. I had Jeremiah, Lunchabelle couldn't come because her birthday. All of us had the same birthday. It was Just Niche, Joe Global, and then my pastor. That was the first roast in 2016.
Okay.
I said, okay. It was funny. Everybody's laughing. 2018, I said, I'm going to do this one more time. I'll celebrate my 50th year, 50 years old, and then 50 years in the, whatever I was doing. And so I had Jeremiah again. This time I brought Griff. I was gonna have Marcus Combs, but he couldn't make it. So I had in alignment. I had Jeremiah. Lunchbill finally could do it. Lady Lunchbill. I had Just Niche, and then I was gonna have Sticks. Yeah, okay. And then Marcus, hosted, but Marcus couldn't do it, so I brought my brother in from Atlanta, Griff, to do it. And so we hit the lineup. Jeremiah like, oh no, I ain't going first. I got to go last. Well, this ain't your show. You gonna go when I tell you to go. And Griff didn't know, like, man, well, I don't know who he is. I said, no. I said, okay, let him go last. Don't worry about it. The Sticks, I couldn't hardly make it. Okay. So anybody know you do a roast, you roast the person, boom, 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 and then at the end, the other person who you roasted comes up and talks about everybody else.
Right.
Jeremiah wanted to go last, and then Jeremiah was going long-winded with it. And I was like, okay, Jeremiah, like, come on, like, come on. I mean, you good, what you doing, but it's funny, ha, 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 but come on, let's go. Oh, man, you going to get these jokes.
Oh, my God.
You going to get these jokes. I don't care what the time is, because by this time it's going on 10 o'clock. We had to be out of there at 10.
Oh.
We had to be out of there at 10 o'clock. So Jeremiah, I paid for the extra hour. No, it ain't about you paying for the extra hour. It's about I'm respecting the people's place because I had to pay for it.
Right.
And they gave me a deal at this church. And the whole fact is I can't get up and say nothing back now. You going to keep going. So I stood up like, okay, like, come on. Then he has to do this. My kids, my mom, my dad, everybody's in the audience. You was there. Jeremiah said, yeah, I need to talk to somebody. Shamika come up, who's my kid's mother. Now, you ain't going to finish this, whatever, the mom in front of the kids. That was my whole mindset.
Right.
Number one, you're already over.
Right.
And then number two, now you're going to bring the kid's mother up with my kids in the audience and my mom and dad. Talk about me, that's fine. But leave them alone.
Right.
When he did that, I jumped up. I told the person to cut off the mic. And I politely walked over because I was going to hit Jeremiah.
Oh, that shit was...
Everybody know I was furious. And I grabbed the mic. Me and Jeremiah was struggling over the mic.
Oh, my God.
It was Griff that came and broke us up. Because my whole thing is all about respect. I get it. You comedians be funny. You're funny, man. But don't be disrespectful. And then don't bring my kid's mother in this. And my kids sitting in the audience.
So it had nothing to do with him roasting you real bad. He went over on his time.
This nigga was what you call in the comedy game a mic hogger. He was hogging the mic. I said, Lord, he went to say, yeah. Then the bad part about it, he gonna post something as we like leaving. I'm like, yeah, you gonna get these jokes. Look, go get these jokes.
Followed you out.
Right. Oh, my God.
So what you see is as if he's saying, like, okay, it's adding up to it.
Right.
Every clip he put, like, I haven't worked with Jeremiah, I think, in a while. I took a big break between the milk winner. But then when I was doing things about the offer thing, wherever he's doing the show at, I wasn't there. So I didn't see it.
Yeah, he said
So he posted him doing it. So who said I was taking off from you? You just post something that you did. You could have did that that night.
He said he put in his contract or whatever that I'm not doing no more shows with
That's
Stephon.
wonderful. Good. He put that in his contract, right?
Yeah.
That's a lie he told you.
He said for about a year he did that.
Oh, for about a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he didn't mention we in Martha Vineyard this year together, the same week, on the same show.
Oh, for real? Oh, give it up. Give it up.
Yeah,
Give it
no,
up.
you gotta give it up. I just want to tell you fact check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, y'all in Martha's Vineyard. This your first time doing it?
first time doing it. Damon got me in that. So I appreciate the love from Damon to get us in there. He told me, he's like, hey man, I'm put you and Jeremiah together. I said, okay, cool.
Right.
We're gonna see who's funny now.
Mm.
You want to do the same joke back to back. I'm gonna do everything he do to see what happens. Now, act up with the white folks, the mean folks. That you ain't getting no money because they don't play games like that.
God.
They ain't hood. Okay, they'll shut you down.
Oh, my.
That's the rich folks. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
You don't need no more drink?
No, I'm good with this.
God,
I might have to go give me a whole bottle.
No.
So I wanted to say all that. At the end of the day,
Right.
Jeremiah's still my boy. At the end of the day,
That's what's up, man.
Jeremiah's still funny. If Jeremiah ever need me for anything, I'm always be there for Jeremiah.
Oh, that's what's up.
But don't put me out there like I'm just this big old thief and I just started comedy 5 years ago.
Right.
So, anyway,
Well, I'm glad you able to get that off your chest. Man.
yeah, 'cause I was about to start
'Cause-
killing. The Bible said, "Do not kill." But
No.
nigga Jeremiah is about to be in the Bible, like on fire. Shut up in my bones. His bones will be shut up with fire, all right?
You know what I like? What you was doing, man. You was taking. I don't know if you still do it, but when you was taking all the comics to breakfast, man, I never had the chance to go. When the last time you did that?
I just kind of stopped with people to bring other people and ask them to come.
Okay.
Like, how you
They was
sure?
bringing the guests.
Plus ones.
Nigga bringing everybody. But I started up because I wanted us to be together. I think as back in the days, as you said, I was back there with Corey, all of us. We was always real close knit, you know, where everybody went to hang out. So they don't do that nowadays. So I said, you know, after the pandemic, I said, you know what? Let's do it where we come together just for some breakfast. Sit there, break bread, laugh about old time stuff. You know, we gotta deal with stuff because as comics, we deal with a whole lot of stuff. We deal with a whole lot of stuff that we don't share with people. And so I figured we could all come together and just do it. So I said, okay, every month, I sent a note out to everybody and said, hey, well, I want to come. This is where we're going to be at. I'll cover the breakfast. I'll pay for that out of my own pocket. Let's just come out and hang out. Those that came out, they came out.
Man, what restaurant was this?
This was the one in Flavor.
Flavor on the 103rd.
No, that's the one that's in was it Flossmoor? On 175th.
Oh, okay.
In that little strip mall where Sabrina's used to be back in the days.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to bring that back.
Well, I think last time we did it was in November. Was the last time we did it?
Yeah, man, that was cool, man. And also too, you also be praying for the comics too.
Right.
You
At one point, I said, okay, every comic tune in because I pray every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday
you still do
on
that?
both Facebook and Instagram, 10 o'clock a.m. And I said, okay, for one how y'all just on my spirit. I said, look, every comic, I'm just gonna pray for everybody. So I had a list of all the comics I knew, both in Chicago, out of Chicago, just comedians, period, that I knew. Just pray for everybody, man. We need prayer, dog. We have anointing to make people laugh.
Right.
When people feeling down, it's our job to cheer them up. But there's nobody that cheer us up. There isn't, unless you got a significant other. And I got a pillow. But
What started that besides what we're going through? What made you decide to do that?
so the original part how it started was Michael Collier had a show during the pandemic. And I used to join his show. And then at one point, but he had prayed, he'd pray to the earth or whatever. I'm like, oh, I ain't prayer. So he was like, man, I'm finna shoot this movie in June. I'll be gone from June to like September, he said. So I'm not gonna be able to be online like I was online. And I was joking to him, well, I'll start praying then. I'll take your place. He's like, no, I don't need nobody to take my place. But everybody like, no, okay, so let Stephon do it. And I did it and called a circle of friends, people from all over the place. Start watching me.
That's dope.
So it's been going on 5 years come June.
We might steal that.
Yeah, you can. You can steal the prayer. You
No,
can steal the
man.
prayer now. Go on, steal the prayer.
That shit, you see it right on time.
Yeah.
We in the feed, man, and comics be checking in, and one day I found $20 when you prayed for me. I was like,
Cause I put my cash app up and
good.
everything.
Yeah, oh yeah, you definitely need,
Yeah.
because you blessing people,
Right.
so
Yeah.
it's only right that people bless.
Well, they got on me like, man, why you put your cash up? I was like, I'm praying. I don't need no money for that. Like, no, man, you stop your blessing that way.
Right.
The people want to bless you, so
Yeah.
I just put it up there. Put my Zelle up next.
So let me ask you this: do you want to preach? Is that a
No.
desire? No.
I'm about to say hell. Nope.
No.
Mm-mm. My dad's a pastor.
Okay.
I'm not. Even though I'm called in the ministry, and I'm a preacher or elder at my church, I try as much as I can not to preach at my church.
Because usually as a PK,
We don't do that.
Nah.
Majority, I would say about 95% of preachers' kids do not want to preach.
you know,
Because we see the struggle our fathers go through or mothers go through. Like, I ain't got time to deal with people like that. I be they be calling late at night, Pastor, pray for me. No, it's late. Call me in the morning.
at night.
Oh, yeah. There was one lady called my dad, telling me something, I think it's a demon in my room.
What?
And my dad was speaking. I was in my bedroom laughing.
See, I couldn't be no pastor. 'Cause I'm coming to get that demon out your room.
No, how she did it was stupid. And my dad has the wisdom to find out from people. So she was like, yeah, I see he on the wall. Like, man, he on the wall. I can see him moving on the wall. And my dad like, okay, well, just tell me like what's around you. There's like a window. She's like, yeah, it's a window. He said, okay, like, is it street lights or something? I said, yeah, street lights. I said, well, is it a tree in front of your window? This heifer was making a noise. It's a tree blowing and the leaves on the wall.
Come on, man.
And she thought it was a demon.
Oh, damn.
When you get members like that, especially older members, they don't know.
Are you serious?
I'm
And
dead
what
serious.
did your pop?
I
what
laughed.
did-
I
what-
started laughing. My father had to put it, he had to close the door. I was busting out laughing. I said, she lying. But pastors got to deal with that. Got to deal with that. That's their stuff. Deal with that. Deal with people wanting to pray for them. Then you give them advice. They don't take your advice. You told them to go with that nigga. Now y'all
Right.
y'all fight. Now you want to pray for us to get us together. I was not praying for y'all. Hope he choked you. I know I shouldn't say that, should I? But I just can't. I mean, I couldn't. No, I don't.
What if you got sons?
Yeah, one son.
What if your son wanted to be a preacher? What would you advise him?
I've asked what he want to do. I just don't want to be one.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't want. No, but you know, my son, he don't want to be one either.
Do he want to do comedy?
No, my son is into that gaming.
Thought you was finna say in the gang. Like,
No,
what is
no,
he, folks,
no,
or advice?
No, he wanna do gaming or be the voiceover for the gaming, which I can't get mad because they
okay.
make money.
Oh yeah.
But nigga, you need to know math. Do you know math? Can't even
How
talk
old
right.
is it?
My son's 13.
Okay.
You got a 13-year-old?
A 13-year-old son and 16-year-old daughter.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
pray for me, man.
Yeah, man. You got young kids. I thought all your kids was in their 30s.
No, I know. I'm the oldest part, man. I had my first child at 39.
What?
Dang.
I was 39 years old.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, I was married and I got divorced. I told God, forget this. This ain't no life. Trying to save yourself to get married. I'm going. Anybody want to do something? Let's do it. Anybody want to do something? Let's do it. I'm rattling. I got the condom on right now. Let's do it. And God said, okay, you want to act like that? Okay, here's 18 years of
hey.
slavery. Bam. Here comes my daughter.
Stephon, I done seen you a few times with some women. Who was the?
You didn't see me no like that.
No, I'm saying the chick you was with.
I brought one girl with me. So that's another thing. See, I'm all about integrity.
Okay.
Y'all know I don't bring women around. You'll see me chase women at the club, all that stuff. I'm respectful. So the girl I brought is a friend of mine who's tall. She's like 6 feet
Right.
tall. Yeah, and I'm short. Like, yeah.
But is that your like just a friend or a lady
She's
friend?
a friend of mine,
Just a
but
friend?
she makes money. So she already told me I don't like short men. I was just from the back. Oh, I don't like short men. You don't make no money for me.
Oh my God.
Okay, we just hang out then. Nigga. Still want you to be around me because, you know, pretty woman drive other pretty woman.
Right.
Somebody gonna like short men. Somebody gonna feel love for me. So yeah, that's my girl there. That's my
Yeah,
girl.
because I saw y'all out one time. I was like,
Yeah, she like
okay,
comedy, so I bring her around.
Stephon got a look.
No, I ain't
okay.
getting that because she did tell you right in the moment. No, he ain't with me. Dang it. Nigga, she be on me, dog. She be on me.
Was that the one you did the skit with in Niche thing? Is that
What
the
makes
same?
you-
The thing y'all did at Niche taping.
Can't remember. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's a group. I mean, that's you know.
Hey man,
She,
hey man,
she a groupie.
she a groupie.
Oh.
See, that's who I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
No, not. Oh boy, hold on.
That's who I'm talking about. I've seen you with her.
Anytime I want to cuss, I'm gonna drink.
I've seen you with her a few times.
No.
No?
You seen her at the place.
Okay.
She wasn't with me.
She went with you.
No, the one I'm talking about, you see me at She Club at Color Vu. She's real tall. She's more like Yolanda Adams. That's what you see. You be like, oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, no, but no, her, she's a groupie. I'm gonna call her groupie. Let me not say that.
Don't call her no groupie.
She just follows behind different people. She
Okay.
thinks are important. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. Whatever you.
Would you ever get married again?
I want to get married again.
Really?
I do. I desire to get married again. Yeah, man. Nobody want to be a single. Who want to be single?
A lot of single people saying single is what's
They're only
popular.
single because they're afraid to be able to commit
Wow.
because they've been hurt. Let's be honest about it. You know, relationship takes a lot of work. You've been married for how long?
5 years.
5 years.
Uh-huh.
You love her, but in 5 years, you're like, man, I'm ready to choke the heck out of her sometime. People look at get married. I'm getting married to have sex, but that ain't the whole. That don't happen all the time.
Nah, that ain't it.
And so that's why people like, you know, it's better to get married than to burn. No, I'm gonna burn right now. I've been married before. I'm gonna go ahead and burn right now, cause. But when I got married, I was all about church, which I am now. But I gave so much to church, like so much to church. Like anywhere you go, like actually, which was bad. But my pastor's like, hey, look, come on, we got this. We're gonna go. I got to preach this weekend. I want you to come with me. My wife's like, no, just stay home. I'm like, stay home.
Right.
You little devil. You little Jezebel. Who don't go to church? Goodbye. I'm gone.
Right.
So I put church over
Everything, your marriage too?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's it. But then the funny part about it is, me being a preacher kid, I know we didn't talk about sex. My dad's sex talk was, if you get somebody pregnant, you out of here. That was his sex talk.
Wow.
So it was no conversation about that. So when I got married, and she wanted to go to, what's that store? Lust something?
Lover's Lane? Or
Lover's Lane.
Something like that.
I'm like, I'm not going in there.
What?
Damn.
Like, girl, you heathen. I married the wrong person. You the devil.
Damn.
You the devil.
Damn.
Yeah.
But you married though. You supposed to be
But in my
able to.
mind, we're not supposed to go in there. So you're looking at years of knowing what you're not supposed to do, all this stuff.
But you know what's crazy? It's a lot of Christians or people in the
That be in
church
there.
who know or thought like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
To this
Yeah.
day.
Think like that.
Yeah.
Even when they get married,
Right. You still can't.
they
do
don't
that.
supposed to do this and don't do that. Do you think like more people who was in church, how you was in church, have that mindset now, like how
Yes, it do.
it changed, right? It shifted.
It changed. For me, it had to be like, you know what, you have to live your own life.
Yeah.
God does forgive whatever happens. I don't do it on purpose, but God does forgive. But for me, and my mindset, now my thing is, if you mess up, God's going to kill you right there and there. And that's how church will make you feel. Oh, you do? Oh, you going to hell. You don't know hell. So, yeah. So I remember my first time I had sex, dude, I thought God was going to kill me.
Wow.
I did.
At 39.
At 40.
40. 40.
No, that's not when the first time I had sex. You know what? Let me tell you. I'm about to cuss again.
See,
You said you waited.
No, I didn't wait. No,
Oh.
no. With her.
Okay.
Wow.
I was out there doing my thing. But the first time I ever had sex with this girl, I was in high school. And, man, the experience is so funny, I can tell y'all. So, she was like kind of like the whore of the block.
Okay.
So, me and then this other friend, and he said, man, let's go hang out with this girl. I said, okay, cool, boom. So, he in the room with her. I'm up here playing music. Yeah, the lover's in the room, blah, 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 blah. And then he left.
Okay.
I'm still playing music. She's like, oh, you going to come in here or not?
That's your cue.
All right.
You know, I ain't going to say, no, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I got there like, yeah, let's come on. I was in there like, ah. She's like, you ain't even in me yet. I was like,
Wow.
but from the movies I was watching, I was like, oh, I thought I was doing something. Man, that when I got up,
What's her name? You remember her name?
Lucretia, I
You
can't
gonna
remember.
say her name?
Yeah, I don't know if she dead by now.
Oh,
She could be dead
She
right now.
not
You know,
dead.
the pandemic happened. So yeah, so I don't know what she at now, but
That's-
still, yeah, I had left. That was the first time my experience was, man, and I remember the skies got dark. I didn't go home. I thought my mom could smell it on me. I got on the bus and rode all the way downtown. I did.
get that monkey off you,
Man, I swear, I was like, God gonna kill me. My mom gonna smell it on me. I didn't know what to do.
Shit.
I went and bought some clothes and changed clothes and came home.
Damn.
That's what it gets you like that, man.
They
Especially
do.
yeah,
If,
you know,
yeah, if you was in church like that.
you mess up, especially church. Yeah, so even when you get a girl pregnant outside church, it sit a lot of people down, which I said. So when I got my kid's mother pregnant, you know, I had to sit down.
What you mean, sit down?
I mean, I couldn't be in front of the people.
Right.
Yeah, I remember. Like, yeah, we was in church like that too.
Yeah.
When people got pregnant, you didn't see that girl no more.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, they
So that
sit-
video they had out where the girl had got in front of people, and the pastor got on her. You see that video?
Which one?
So she said, I just want to let y'all know that I'm pregnant. But the pastor, yeah, y'all not give her no baby shower or nothing.
Yeah, I saw
nothing.
that.
You seen that
Yep.
one? That was wrong. That's
Yeah.
totally wrong.
Yeah.
You don't expose somebody like that.
Yeah, you don't supposed to do that, but that's how it was though. I remember being in church at times. Somebody get pregnant.
Yeah.
The next time you see them, that baby be like 7 years old. You be like, God damn, what happened to Keisha? She
She went
had that
down
baby.
south. They tell you back then, they went down
Right,
south.
Yep.
Yup.
You
Church
in jail?
used to be brutal.
Yeah.
They used to
That's the-
kick the gay people out.
Man.
Like if once they find out the choir director was gay, you don't see Jody no more.
Damn.
That was it.
Quiet.
You don't even play no music or nothing.
Quiet suck.
I just said a name. That ain't no.
Yeah, some
Damn.
Jodys out there.
That
They
ain't
like,
no
you talking
real,
about me? Wait a minute, how I get on their podcast?
that ain't no real person, family. That's,
But I tell everybody, you got to search your own salvation out. Your relationship between you and God. Okay. It is. So I don't argue and debate over religion and all that stuff. Your relationship between you and God.
So when you started out in comedy, what was your goal, and did you reach it?
You know, actually, when I started comedy, my goal was to be famous. No, I ain't reached it yet. I wanted to be famous, man. I wanted everybody to know my name.
wow.
All that stuff. But now that I look back on it, I think just to be known and to be funny is good enough for me.
Wow.
You know, 'cause that's all it is. Like I remember when he was a funny guy. He's a good guy. That's all.
So you satisfied with where your career is now?
No, because now I want to take it a little bit higher now.
Okay.
I want to own my own comedy club.
Wow.
That's been the goal of mine.
Stephon's. What's the name of
It's
it?
going to be Keeping It Clean Comedy.
Keeping it
Keeping
clean.
it clean.
You know it's an old Walgreens on.
There's a lot of places.
Yeah.
I seen a spot I want to do.
So you're not allowing comics to curse?
Yeah, no. They can come in, but I'm just saying is I like to keep it clean. So in other words, I want it brings more people in where you can bring, because I think it's hard for comedians that cuss so much to do a clean show.
Okay.
I think it's very difficult, but you got to be versatile. So I want that place where people can be versatile in. That's
So it just made me think, if you had a comedy club that you had to perform clean,
you need to work.
that'll work,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like your club is all clean,
Right.
It's all clean.
right? That'll work.
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
Keeping it clean.
And comics would have to,
Work on their craft.
and that's a spot that you would have to want to do because you would want to see if you can
Yeah.
keep it clean.
Yeah.
That's not
The
a bad
money is
idea.
in, people don't believe it, the money is in the churches
Yeah.
and it's in corporate America.
Mm.
In corporate America, like clean comedians.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You got to be on that level.
Yeah.
If you can't be versatile, you can be in the club, or if you can be corporate and do like easy to do icebreakers for different corporations, so they have their meetings and stuff,
Yeah.
you can get money.
Yeah.
You can get money. So yeah, that's my goal now.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Because Chicago don't have any black-owned comedy clubs.
I know.
No.
No, they don't. Can you give me your 5 favorite comedians?
And you said I heard this question before on your podcast.
You could do Chicago, or you could do just 5.
I'm
You
more
could do
like
both.
comedians that are very hyper.
Okay.
So if you just talking about overall, I like people like Arnez J.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My idol was Michael Collier.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's all you see him all the time. Back in the days, it was
Mom's Mabley. See,
No,
you
hell
old
no.
niggas be like,
no, no. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. He trying to switch over now, doing clean comedy, but I can't think of his name now. He just at Riddles, man. Anyway, so I got Arnez J, Michael Collier, of course, all-time clean. Robin Williams was my boy. As a white. Very energetic. And then I'm all about people who have integrity. So I got to throw Damon Williams in there.
Okay.
Damon is definitely got character. And then last but not least, who would I throw in there? That would be, oh wow, I just said 5, right? Yeah. I was doing this the whole time I was coming here. I said, you know what? I got my 5. Then I had this drink, and I've gone down to 4.
Jeremiah.
No, Jeremiah's funny. Now, don't get me wrong, integrity, but Jeremiah is funny. I'm all about integrity. Be right with people. So if I had to name a 5th one that the all time that I would think is that's underrated is Fab Moreau. Was it Fab Moreau, right?
Yeah.
Famaron.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
She's very witty, but she's very, as a woman, very hyper, very,
That's what's up.
yeah.
That's what's up. You gotta make sure you get this piece, and we'll tag Fab.
Yeah.
Because what we found out, people like.
Yeah. But Fab ain't on social media no more.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't try.
And I didn't know
to
she
tell-
stopped doing comedy.
She did. She's
I don't know why.
driving trucks now. Matter of fact, Fab, if you need a job,
Right.
Hold on,
MDP.
that's
truck.
sad, man, because she was tearing
funny.
up.
Yeah,
she
she
was tearing
was.
it up.
yeah, she was funny, and I think she started before Niche,
She did.
Corey,
Mm-hmm.
Bill. Like
I don't know about Corey,
yeah,
but she started
yeah,
before
because
Niche.
Niche started before Corey.
Mm.
Right. So
You talking
yeah.
about 5 Chicago? Nisha definitely on the list.
Okay.
I like her creativity.
It's your
She's not-
Chicago list.
Chicago list, it would be Damon, Just Niche. It would be what's that boy name? Help me, Lord, help me.
Ronnie George.
Harold Pierre.
I'm
Why you look at me like that?
because I was
dog?
about to cuss again.
Who you thinking of? JD?
No, J Deep. No, J Deep is okay. Sticks.
Stick. Okay.
Sticks is always.
You know, we call you the Sticks of Christian
yeah.
comedy.
Yeah, Sticks is, man, I'm telling you, Sticks. Of course, Marlon Mitchell. Only Marlon Mitchell, because Marlon Mitchell get that off the cuff, that bar type of thing.
Yeah.
Wherever you put him at, he don't talk about everybody.
Yeah,
I
Marlon.
think you got one more.
One more.
So you said Damon, Sticks, Marlon,
Niche.
Niche.
and one more.
One more. I'm going to add another woman.
Okay.
And that I think deserves the spotlight. It hasn't really got it. Lady Lunchbell.
Lady Lunchbell.
Okay.
Lady Lunchbell is
Not
funny.
mad at that
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Lady Lunchbell is funny, but she doesn't get that exposure that she can. And she don't even ask for it.
No, she
Right.
don't.
But when you put on the stage with you, you get to
Yeah.
work.
Both of y'all did my auntie's birthday.
Did we?
Dub's mama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My family, and they still ask
Still
about
talking
you
about both of y'all.
and Lunchbell.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
why I like doing family events.
Yeah.
Cause, like my sister, she wanted to come to was we on the same show
Man.
last week for Valentine's? Cause she thought you was Friday,
Yeah, I was Thursday.
right?
Yeah,
we was Thursday.
We was Thursday.
So I was like, I said, no, I'm doing Thursday. She was like, no, I'm gonna go see Stephon. I said, ain't that about it, bitch? But we was on the same show, so she couldn't make it Thursday. But
Yeah.
that's crazy. But yeah, man, Lunchbell.
And she lost all that weight. She looks good.
Yeah.
So you like her?
No,
That's what it is. You
That's
trying
deep.
to
You heard
fuck?
that the last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
don't
threw
throw
that
You
in.
know, don't say that, cause
Don't.
no, I want baby daddy popping up like, oh, that's
yeah.
what it was.
Oh yeah. She still with dude?
I don't know. I don't get
Yeah.
no business then.
But Lunchbell she's electric, man. When she's popping, it's
You can't stop her.
you can't stop. And yeah, that's dope. I like that list. I'm not mad at that list.
Yeah.
It's a great list, man. So what's next for you, man? What you working on? What you
So you know I'm doing this tour,
okay?
Keeping It Clean Faith Tour. So God gave that back to me in August. And what I'm doing is going to different churches, whether in city or out the city. I take care of my lodging, my travel. Only thing I ask for is for a love offering and allow me to sell my T-shirts.
And
That's it.
That's it.
You on this tour by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or then whatever city I go to, there may be a comedian there. I tell them come open up for me.
Wow.
So I've been booked since August. It's kind of slowed down now. Come March, but
And is it any church that you won't do?
do every church. Do every
It's a
church.
lot of gay churches in
I
Atlanta.
don't care about gay churches.
You would do a gay church?
Why wouldn't I? They got money.
Wait, you would do
A gay church. Why wouldn't I?
a gay church?
Why wouldn't I?
Is your father still alive?
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
What would he say?
Gay people are people. That's their lifestyle. It ain't.
Yeah.
You know, we all had gay
We
people.
do.
Yeah. So you don't stop calling them your friends, your family members because they're gay. That's your preference of sex partner. That ain't got to
You
do
hear
with
this
me.
shit, Jeremiah?
Yeah. I'm not. I'm not gonna say nothing. Now see, now you touch me like Jeremiah was touching you. I purposely kept my hand over here, so I don't do that. He kept touching you.
me, man.
You know, I'm just joking with you.
I said Jeremiah, man, kind of freaky or something, man. I don't know what the fuck wrong with Buddy, man. But no, I remember Lunchbell told me, she was like, Dubs, these gay churches be like want her. I'm like, I ain't never thought about
Right.
I don't know. It depends on how much money.
You stay focused. You do what you gotta do,
can't,
and be
dog.
gone. And you ain't gotta go out and hang out after them.
I don't know though, dog.
I'll tell you what, that fist bump can really be helpful all the time. But hey, ain't no shaking the hands. You know, you grab their finger like this and they shake your hand. I ain't doing all that stuff.
But you come from the church,
Right.
right?
I come from being around people, and you got different types of people in the church. You know, so I could be around anybody and still not carry myself the right way.
So would you like visit a gay church? And
I'm not going visiting. You said
Right.
perform for.
I'm asking, would you visit? Would you go and list like?
No, I had no need to go.
Okay.
See, but nowadays, you know, you should live in Atlanta.
Okay.
And so, yeah. So I was in that era where all that stuff was happening. So, but, you know, people don't just out route. Well, Atlanta, they can't real bold now.
Right.
But, you know, back then, it wasn't, you know,
So you been to Eddie Long Church?
I have.
Yeah, this nigga here, man.
Yeah, he was part of, I'm part of Full Gospel, which is a big thing.
I got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your 5 best pastors. 5 favorite 5 pastors.
Pastors, okay. Bishop Noel Jones.
Noel Jones, I heard of
Yeah,
him.
Will Power. I like Dr. Jamal Bryant.
Jamal Bryant in L.A., right?
No, Jamal Bryant took over Bishop Eddie Long Church.
Jamal Bryant.
Dr. Jamal Bryant.
Is he married to somebody famous?
He just got married. No, he
I
just
heard
got
that
got
name.
married.
Okay, Jamal Bryant.
Okay, so Jamal Bryant. I like Creflo Dollar.
Cleflo.
$4.
Another person I like is, of course, my pastor, Bishop Simon Gordon.
Okay.
And this is so many of them. But then my ultimate is Bishop Paul S. Morton.
Who?
Bishop Paul S. Morton.
Who's that?
He was the founder of Full Gospel Fellowship.
Is he still alive?
Oh, yeah. He just stepped down. He's not the presiding bishop no more. Now it's Bishop Joseph Walker out of Tennessee.
Is that 5?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Dad.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's impactful, but, you know.
I like prosperity pastors. If you ain't talking about that money, I'm getting the fuck up out your church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't talk about money, too. And
I like Bill Winston, Cleflo Dollar.
Yeah.
Now, Bill Winston is a businessman.
That's my
You
man.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I did his church before.
That's my man. I
Yeah.
love Bill Winston. I like those type of teachings.
Yeah.
I like, Yeah, we gonna start asking people they 5
Yeah.
favorite pastors.
Yeah, I like that.
So I got the tour going on, going back to what you're saying. Got the tour going on, and then February 28th, I'll be with Griff. They're doing a live comedy taping, almost something like the BT thing,
Okay.
for on the Christian realm. This will be actually gonna be at New Birth, at Jamal Bryant
Okay.
Church,
Is that in Atlanta?
Atlanta.
That's in Atlanta. Let me ask you this. Have you ever did you an hour special?
I did. I taped it at Riddles.
You did. You just did.
Just did it.
Yeah.
How, like, what you doing with that? Are you putting it on YouTube or Netflix, or what's going on with that?
The words I finna say are not the sponsors of.
Off stage.
And I do love Riddles Comedy Club, but Riddles Comedy Club needs to work on their audio system.
What happened?
Because I did the taping, but because of the sound didn't come out too good. So I got to redo it.
Wow.
Okay.
So it's no audio.
It's audio, but it's messed up.
not
You know how
good.
Riddles.
So you gotta do
system
it over.
is. Yeah, do it over.
Mm.
So it's okay. But if y'all notice, you seen the clip I got of me now?
Yeah.
That's reached over 500,000 people.
Yeah.
Damn.
Which one?
The one we doing the joke about the court, going to court.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Okay.
That Monday through Friday. So I'm up to now 574,000 people.
Ooh.
Wow.
You ain't pay for none of that?
No, I am. But he had opened a whole lot of doors. I got, I think that, of course, with Damon, with Martha's Vineyard, but I think he showed the people that that clip, and they brought me in.
Wow.
I think I've been the only Christian comedian going to Martha's Vineyard.
That ever done it, or this year?
I don't know any other Christian comedian that been in Martha's Vineyard.
With Jeremy? Oh,
That's
right.
why he not a Christian comedian.
Right.
Y'all- yeah.
Sinbad.
Sinbad.
I don't know if Sinbad did it, though.
No, I don't think Sinbad did Martha's Vineyard.
So I don't know any other Christian comedians.
That's
or
gonna be
something.
fun, man. What week is that?
So that's
What day?
August 11th through the 15th.
And y'all do that
All
whole
off.
week?
Yep.
Tickets on sale right now?
Tickets on sale right now.
Martha's Vineyard. Yeah. You know what? Damon looking out, man.
And people's getting mad. Let me tell you that another thing too, because I heard, oh yeah, it's Stephon, it's all up on the Damon. Let me tell you something. You hear it all the time, but like Bernie Mac said, if you want to be great, you got to hang around people that's doing something that's being great. Why would I hang around people that's in Chicago and y'all ain't did nothing outside Chicago?
Right.
Why do that? For what?
Mm.
Just to be in a groupie? I'm
Yeah.
good. Anywhere Damon go, and Damon will tell you, here go in St. Louis. I don't ask Damon, can I perform? I told Damon, I'm going to show up. This is support,
Okay.
which we don't do. If there's any radius that's around Illinois, I'll come and I'll show up and support you. In doing that, Damon said, hey, man, you want to do 4 or 5 edits or whatever. And I said, okay, cool. But the whole purpose is learning how to be again in that environment.
Right.
Wow.
Because had the pandemic not hit, none of y'all would have known me in the comedy club. 'Cause I met you through Tony K.
Right.
When Tony K was doing stuff. Most of all the secular comedians that's now, I met them through Tony K.
Right.
So other than that, y'all wouldn't have seen me. But when the pandemic shut down and the churches shut down, yeah, that Zoom wasn't making no money.
Yeah.
And I haven't worked a 9 to 5 since 2004. So yeah.
That's what's up, man. And yeah, that was, I think, the first time I saw you.
I mean, you took that drive to Champagne, nigga didn't want to drive. Let me tell you something about your husband.
What?
He's sitting in the back, like as big as. I'm like, dude, anybody driving you? Tony K. Bo. I'm like, dude, I know. He's like, man, I'm a truck driver, man. I just don't. You know,
I didn't want to drive. I don't like driving.
On the way home, y'all, M-Dub drove. Why? Because I played like I was sleepy. I was pulling on the road sliding. Man, let me go ahead. Yeah, you did. Tony K. still sat in the seat.
Where we go? Michigan or
No,
something?
we went to Champagne.
Champagne.
Did that show in that theater.
And met that pastor. That was a cool. I like that church.
Yeah.
I like those. The type of church shows I like. What the pastor still
cool.
sinning a little bit like that. That nigga was still cussing and drinking. He was cool.
He was cool.
They
You got a lot of
church-
pastors like that. They're not caught up in churchy church. And
Right.
again, people got search their own salvation, but you know, he didn't tell you to drink. I did a lot of churches. They got an open bar,
What?
but they don't. You go up there and drink. That's on you. They ain't tell you to drink. They
Right.
just got an open bar,
Damn.
Yeah.
and people be up there drinking.
And it's crazy. Like we come from like that strict
Yeah.
church people, right? So when we start growing up and start seeing other shit,
Yeah.
that was blowing
yeah,
our
man.
we was like, yo,
Anybody gonna tell on them? Anybody gonna say nothing?
I remember when I first went to Smoky Northfield Church
Right.
and they was like playing like hip hop
Regular music. Yeah.
in church. I was like, nigga,
We finna die.
Yeah.
what the heck? They had rags like
Yeah.
waving them in the air and it was smoke coming out, and then this nigga came out with an iPad. I said, oh, that nigga going to hell. Cause you a pastor, you supposed to have a big
old Bible.
raggedy
Right,
Bible
right.
with tabs on it. This nigga came out with an iPad, G,
But it was lit.
and that boy was like the BET award. That boy was crack. I said, church don't supposed to feel like
But what do you
this,
think
dog.
was the whole deal with Kurt Franklin from the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a whole different type of style. It was still church.
But I said, Kirk Franklin,
Kurt Franklin.
he not getting into heaven.
Not now.
He not
Not with them
going-
tight
He
pants.
not. You
No,
can't
it-
name. He can't name his way. Kirk Franklin got a mean Dougie.
Man.
You ain't getting into heaven with that Dougie, Kirk Franklin.
Kurt be Kurt. That's all I gotta say. Kurt be Kurt. But that he did a couple of stuff.
Kirk still be doing stuff
Man,
that you be
man,
like,
dude.
come on,
Come on,
Kirk.
Kirk.
We let you slide with the
Right.
porn addiction. We didn't say shit about that.
Everybody like, man, he telling everything. They put my stuff up. Well, I was doing it, but they put my stuff up. Somebody find me.
Man, didn't that nigga be wearing them
was
tight,
fine.
tight pants?
Eyeliner.
I said, this ain't the Kirk Franklin from Tia and Tamara show, man. This nigga done flipped, man. This nigga done
People
snapped.
live their life, man. You live life. You know, you gotta
How did you get to this point, like, where you're? Cause
maturity takes.
okay,
As you get older, man, a lot of stuff, life is comes more serious, and a lot of stuff that you look at, you gotta look back, like, man, is it worth it? That was said between me and Jeremiah. Is it worth it? Is it worth the friendship?
Right.
And I have lost a friendship with somebody because actually I have stole a joke before. I'll be honest. I mean, you know, you coming up, you did it. It wasn't Jeremiah's, but I have stole one before. I ain't gonna sit there and lie and say I ain't never stole a joke before. I stole a joke, and now I'm gonna tell you who I stole it from.
Who?
you mentioned earlier,
Mark Henderson.
Mark Henderson.
You stole Mark.
Mark Henderson did a joke.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be honest.
You
But
gotta-
here's the thing. No. I was coming to. I had Mark Henry was already in Atlanta, so he brought me to Atlanta. Was showing me things around, and I said, "Man, Mark Henry did a joke about saying, he said about, huh?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, I thought you were trying to whisper something in my ear, man. You came kind of close.
No.
He tells the jokes about get behind me, Satan. He said, "Gotcha, I holler at him." He told him, "Get behind me." He said, "No, I can't tell him to get behind me." That joke.
Okay.
So I was doing the show. I said, "Mark, I said, man, that joke you told, can I use it? I called him and asked him. They use this joke. He was like, no. You don't tell me no.
He said no?
Yeah, because I was going to a church. We had a couple of gay people
That's
there.
why you can't ask niggas. You just got.
He said no. Well, because somebody asked me, can they use my joke? I was like, yeah, cool, no problem. I'm on fire.
That's because you stealing jokes, G.
Huh? No. She asked because you use my joke. That's why. So no.
But you joke friendly.
In my,
so you're
no.
gonna
So
say,
my mind. No, in my mind. In my mind. No, in my mind. In my mind. No, in my mind. Back
I
then.
do it.
No, shut up, nigga. In my mind back then, I thought that was okay. That was okay to do it. I didn't know people was getting so mad about it. So that's why I said okay, because she asked me. She said, "Okay, that was a funny joke. Can I use it?" I said, "Okay, you can use it." So when I came to Mark, I figured that's how we did. When I asked him, I said, "Man, can I use this joke?" He said, "No." I said, "Man, it's a bunch of gay people here. I just want you to see what they say." He said, "I'd rather you not use my joke."
Wow.
And I used it.
Hey man,
What am I gonna laugh for?
you know that? Hey, G.
Ooh, shit.
At least I'm telling the truth. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
did you tell him afterwards? You still did it or no?
No, they taped me and they put it on. They put me on. They put me on. They put me on YouTube. I think it was something they put it on.
And did he see it?
And Mark seen
Shit
it.
went viral.
And then he called. No, but see, he did the man thing. He
Okay.
called me. He said, "Hey man, I know I told you don't use it. I was joke. This is one of my stock jokes. I told you don't use it." I said, "No, man, but I'm
Just
sorry."
had to. It
I
was
had
called.
I was no, it wasn't calling me. I just wanted to see the reaction of the gay men that was in there.
Now, how was the reaction?
They laughed.
Okay.
So I thought it was funny.
It was worth it.
and he
The
was like,
question is, did you do it again?
No. Then I told him, I said, I'm sorry. Because, you know, he really was hurt by it. 'Cause
Was
Mark,
okay.
Mark is really into this stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Jeremiah
you know,
hurt too.
Nigga, that's a totally different thing. And so, don't try to connect those two together. That was actually telling a person's joke. I told you from the beginning, a joke means taking a joke,
Okay.
particularly by this thing. So,
At least you being honest.
why not be honest? And so, when I did it, then, I mean, we cool. I say hi, he speaks, stuff like that. But he's like, man, he was upset.
So y'all know who we having on here next week?
Right.
Call Mark Henderson.
Mark Henderson.
He,
No,
he in New York.
no, Mark, cool man.
Yeah.
Mark did it the manly way. He called
Yeah.
like, man, look, that bothered me. I was hurt by it, blah, blah, blah.
So let me ask you now.
And I told him, I said, man, I'm sorry.
Knowing what you know now,
What I know now.
would you call someone and ask them?
No,
To,
I wouldn't do
okay.
it, no.
So you know.
That's why people say, well, he telling the same stuff over and over again because anything I do new, I do it at the churches.
Okay.
But I'm in the club, I'm going to tell the same jokes
Right.
over and over again. That way you can
And
tell.
your set work.
Yeah.
That shit polished.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I did. I think every comedian stole a joke here and there every now and then.
I don't know. G.
I don't care. No, there's a lot that's out there.
I mean, it's a lot.
Niggas still.
You know?
I'm talking about
Niggas
some of the major ones.
Yeah, they still.
On television, big time.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still.
Because Dubs got a joke stolen.
still.
He don't want to say who
Nah, I,
stole
ain't
it.
gonna
But
never, I would never say that shit.
Yeah, but then
It ain't
again,
worth
if you got let's talk about the integrity part. Like me and Jeremiah would have been cool. Hey, not just mention my name so much like that.
Okay.
You know, Mark said it. It was quiet. Nobody knew
Mm-hmm.
except for now when y'all show it. But other than that, nobody would ever known it.
yeah. They going to know now.
But it ain't no beef.
No,
You
ain't
know
no.
what I'm
But
saying?
they don't do no beef. This whole
Right.
thing. He was trying to be like Cat Williams. That's all.
You think?
He want that attention. Some people just like attention. He want that attention. I ain't mad at you. It helped you, I guess.
Yeah. Helped
Friendly.
us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all did a good. It was just funny. I watched it. I was gonna be sitting right outside and do what the address was. I was like, oh, you gonna keep talking about it 3 years later? You
know
gonna keep
what?
talking about it?
I didn't know it was that old.
Yeah, he been to that.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was- that
then
was-
because Mike Sapp is a year later. You know, they post stuff a year later.
Okay.
So Mike, I guess it came back in his feed. He posted it up again in 2024. I'm like, Mike, that's old. Don't do that. Like that's you stirring stuff up. They need to be stirred up. It's dead. Let it be dead.
Right.
And now I come on podcast 2025.
We still talking about it.
Still talking about the same thing.
Damn.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's leave
glad
that
you
alone.
came on and was able to
Clear it up.
clear it up. Because like
So-
we said, there ain't no major beef. Y'all ain't.
No, ain't no.
You got love for Jeremiah. Jeremiah got love for you.
And we got love for both
We got
of y'all.
love for both of y'all, man. And I'm glad y'all able to, you know.
We
chop
always be
it
called
up.
to talking to each other. Now, if you want to miss our kids because you want to be on it, that's on you.
Yeah.
That's your. I would never stop myself.
Now, what you got to worry about It's Mark Henderson. That's who the fuck.
No, Mark. If you call him now, he laughs. Like, man, he's still
Okay.
talking about that. Mark passed that, man.
You got his cup,
Call him.
man.
I got his number.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
And you know what?
I'm getting a poster like
You do.
Nah, you do.
You do. We
Like
just
bald head
could,
guy.
it,
person,
no,
right.
it just didn't get finished because you've been in the game how long?
almost 30-something years.
30 something years. So you definitely got an award. They just didn't finish it in
Yeah.
time for today, but we gonna bring you back with your award and everything.
That means Jeremiah.
no,
He gonna sit here next to you though. I'm on this side.
Would you want to do it with
I don't have no problem with Jeremiah.
Yeah, he don't got no problem with
my whole
Jeremiah.
thing is, even he was like, man, because I told him, I said, he put it on there, and the line said, well, I told M-Dub, I want to come on the show. Jeremiah put in the comment, yeah, bring us both on. Like, no.
Right.
You bring us both on.
Give
You
me
told
your
your side, I told my
right.
side.
Yeah.
People believe what they want to believe. But, again, we just want to argue back and forth, which I'm not going to argue. It's dead. It's been dead. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think y'all will be able to let each other talk if y'all was both.
Oh, I
here.
will. You can talk.
Okay, we might.
But I ain't going to say nothing. Look at it. Nigga, do your stuff on. Do your stuff on. Huh? Come on. Bring me up. Bring me up.
we definitely got an award for you, man.
Yeah, we definitely do.
You've been, that's what this show is for, man. For guys like you who's been putting it down, doing your thing, man. From off stage, just keep blazing that trail, bro, and being inspiring. Keep praying for us.
Yeah.
I'm always praying for
You know what I'm saying? Keep the brunches going, the breakfasts going. We fuck with you, Stephon. Like for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You one of my favorite guys. Just good people. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I
Just a
appreciate
good guy, man.
And
Even
we
though
apologize for not having your award.
even
We
though you
definitely
be
do
No,
that.
you good, man. I
stealing
understand,
jokes and shit. But look, the main thing is
I take
you
that. I
but
take
but you always been a good sport about it. Even with the Jeremiah shit. You ain't never let it take you away, and so we appreciate you, man. Everybody, give some love for Stephon for coming through
Matter of
today.
fact, do you got anything you want to say
Oh.
before you get out of here?
His social media.
Yeah.
Social media on Instagram, comedian Stephon, STEPHON, comedian Stephon. Then on Facebook, it's Stephon Racket on Facebook.
Stephon Racket.
What's your next show coming up?
I have a show. Actually, it's full this weekend. The weekend's full. I got 5 shows this weekend.
Wow.
Cool.
Working.
Yeah, I'm working, man. Busy.
Thank y'all for watching.
Thank y'all, man. Give it up for Stephon Racket, y'all. Show him some
If
love.
it don't work, then it's back to jugging. I might just hit some stains, then it's back to booking. I'm somewhere with the gang, smoking on this cookie. These niggas don't even smell what the rock is cooking. If this rap don't work, then it's back to jugging. I might just hit some stains, then it's back to booking. I'm somewhere with the gang, smoking on this cookie. These niggas don't even smell what